the sides of a trench, moats filled with soldiers in which they besieged each other for 4 bloody years. A German soldier. He had lost his 3 brothers at Verdun and had considered mutinying, but feared disgrace more than the loss of his own life. A German soldier. Though you couldn't tell it from the color of his uniform, mud has a way of making them all look the same. A dead French soldier. He survived a mustard gas attack at Ypres, but in this war, luck is not on anyone's side. A dead French soldier. In his hands, he cradles a letter from his fiancée. A dead French soldier. Dr. McCoy would tell you that he was already half dead from disease before the battle began. Rain has been falling for hours, ever since the battle ended. Otherwise, all is quiet on the Western Front. Trelane, the Baron of Gothos, seems delighted by what he is seeing.
Captain Kirk, I hope you had a good reason for dragging me out in the mud in the middle of the rain.
Look around you, Trelane. Is this glory? Is this valor? Smell the stench of death. While knights fought in the sky, millions died in the mud, diseased, starving, mutilated. Is this the sort of game you want to play, Trelane? For once in your life, Trelane, shut up and look around you. Look around, Trelane. Take in the ambience, the romance of this place. Look at the proud soldiers celebrating the glories of war. Look around you, Trelane.
But these people lost, Kirk. Shame and suffering is supposed to befall the losers in war.
These were the winners, Trelane. You're inhuman, Trelane. You play games with people and ignore their suffering, just like the people who sent these men to die. You should have been a politician. If you have any real courage, Trelane, if you want to experience real warfare, put yourself in their place. No powers, no titles. Experience the glory of war firsthand, like these men did. You're inhuman, Trelane.
I'm not a politician. I'm a general. I'm a baron. The great Trelane, the humble Baron of Gothos.
Does it look like these men had fun, Trelane? Look at their faces. You've known pain. You've known grief. I've seen it. Don't you have any grief or feeling for them?
You're no fun anymore, Kirk. No fun at all. You're preachy just like them. Anything I'm interested in is always wrong.
Release my ship. Trelane, look around you. Does this look right to you? Trelane, you don't go around hurting people and expect them to treat it as though they're having fun. The first thing a life form learns is to avoid pain. Release my ship.
Why should I? I was winning. I really was. I won that ship fair and square. It's mine now. My ship. Mine, mine, mine.
Trelane, if I admit that I cheated on our last encounter, can I have my ship back? No, Trelane, it's my ship. I'm the commanding officer. There's nothing you can do to change that. I'll tell you what, Trelane. You can keep the Enterprise. All I want is your triplane. Trelane.
Admit that you cheated? That you were a scoundrel who was a disgrace to your uniform? A complete washout as captain? Not fit to lick the boots of the great Trelane, Baron of Gothos?
Yes, I admit all that. Now release my ship.
Oh, but I was having so much fun with it. Oh, I had such a wonderful time defeating your great air fleet.
Look at the calendar in Gothos. The war is nearly over. Wars do end, Trelane. It's time to put the triplanes away. But Trelane, I admitted everything you wanted me to admit. You're going to keep your word, aren't you? Come on, Trelane. You said you would give me back my ship. You promised.
Oh, I suppose I should. If only to stop your unbearable complaining. However, I will be back. Do not make any mistake about that.
Captain's log. The missing starships have been restored to normal size and are about to return to their assigned missions. It was horrible, Mr. Spock. Trelane recreated one of the greatest tragedies in human history. I've seen a lot, but even that...
The waste of lives is appalling, even when one operates by pure logic. When one considers what those millions of lives that were lost might have done for humanity had the war never taken place.
Well, now that we've taken care of business... Ow! I'll have to see Dr. McCoy about my shoulder.
Something happened, Captain?
Mr. Ellis and I.
I see. Are your differences settled?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Spock. We each won a game of zero-G squash, but I'm afraid he was called back to the Zimbabwe before we could have a rubber match. I think I dislocated my shoulder with a rather wild swing in the second game.
Then logic suggests that your injury would have caused you to lose the match.
I suppose so. He's a good player and a good officer. I'm putting in a request to bring him on the Enterprise.
That should be fascinating.
Hello, Captain. I'm Captain Gernsbeck of the Shinobi. I thought I would thank you personally before we left for Cephas 5.
A pleasure to meet you, Captain.
Have we met before, Captain? There's something familiar.
Perhaps we did, on some other planet, in some other star system, sometime long ago.
Message from Starfleet Command.
On screen.
I reviewed your report from your recent assignment, Captain, and have a few comments. I am very pleased with your performance. It was a perfect mission, Jim. Your reputation as Starfleet's best starship captain is secure. Kane out.